Hey there, card folk. Speed Robo here, and welcome to today's episode of Draft Duel. We've got a winter storm warning, but we've also got a Legacy's Allure storm warning. Don't worry, that didn't make sense. I was trying to come up with a cool intro on the fly. Regardless, we've got Moonfassa versus Mpire happening today. And these two players are just going to town. No punches pulled. We're drafting items for heroes. It is Aurelia up on Empire's side. He's playing blue. He's playing Erengard. And Moonfassa down on the red side playing Sylvan and bringing Anwyn. These are arguably the two strongest heroes in the game, and I'm looking forward to seeing them go. We're seeing some Sylvan classic plays happening. Deepwood Sentinel in the pockets on this game board. That's going to allow Moonfassa to maneuver his units around the board at lightning speed. Sylvan's maneuverability is quite tricky. It just gives them an exponential amount of options compared to the other factions. Sylvan might be low on power, but gotta watch out for those flanks. Double Shield Bearer going down, very classic Erengard strategy. Shield Bearer, it allows you to just protect your units from Sylvan's Glade Hawks. Ursa Major, okay, we're going with an Ursa build today. The Bears, pretty good against Erengard, can really bully some of their slower units and just push them around the board, rendering them ineffective. Elite Longbow Archer, yep, that's not too much of a surprise. If I had to guess what Empire's going for, I think I've seen this list before, he's going for a Sunstrike build, and this Archer is going to be imperative to that. With Tactician allowing it to increase its range to 4, it can deal chip damage to pretty much anything, and then Aurelia Sunstrike can just take it out. Dwarfane Sorcerer going down, not too sure how this is going to help him out. The debuffs here can be pretty good, Silence Broken and Root, but against this kind of game plan, we'll see. We will see. Okay, both players just drafting their healers, making it cool, making it happen. That makes perfect sense to this guy. Crossbowman, one of the strongest cards in Erengard. Can't underestimate that. Oh, wait, no, we're changing our mind. Okay, we are going for the double crossbowman, actually. That is, we're locking that in, that's what we're doing. Ooh, Norfane Hunter's a really solid counter to crossbowman. That evasion means they don't take range damage. 2 power, 3 movement charging. Yeah, that's the way to go. Ooh, Halberdier. You know, Halberdier was not played a whole lot when the game started, but it's really been showing its full power as of late. A lot of people are starting to take this card more. It's basically a swordsman, but you're spending 1 extra gold to get steadfast. I think that's worth it. 4 gold to draft. I think we just take the other Norfane Hunter. You know, put it on the side of the crossbowman. Yeah, feels pretty good. Ooh, the hero's going down, and we're just going to pass that draft back over to Moonfassa. No? Come on, man. Let's see some Aurelia. Ooh, Pikeman. Pikeman, yeah. Pretty solid counter to Norfane Hunter, I'd say. Okay. We're seeing the Ursa Minor come down. Okay, using that to sort of push the steadfast units away to let the hunters get in. I can see that. It's kind of clever. Enforcer. Alright. Enforcer's got that armor 1 and that powerful ability to disarm. This could be quite good. Quicken 1? Okay. Allows you to give an extra 3 gold or less plus 1 action. I'm interested to see, is this just going to be for Deepwood Sentinels? Or something more? We'll have to see. Oh, Thorn Mail. Yeah. Physical damage return can be really devastating against Sylvan because they don't really have an option to deal magic damage. That's a pretty clever take on the Aurelia. Okay, Gladehawk going right in the middle. That's kind of a funny placement for it, but I think I get it. There's a lot of units you can threaten around this zone. Okay. Ooh, Hippogriff Archer. This card's pretty dang good. Flying, charging, counter-strike. It can attack as either a ranged or melee unit. Yeah, that's pretty dang good. Definitely a threat. Seeing a regular style knight from Empire. Makes sense. Makes sense. Generally speaking, knights are very, very solid against Sylvan. Ultra Knight, very hard to deal with. I'm interested to see what Moonfassa's plan is here. I don't know. Maybe another sorcerer? Centaur Guard. Interesting. I don't quite understand what the point of this card would be. More maneuverability for sure, but I don't know. Beyond that, I don't know. I think this might be a misdraft from Moonfassa, but we'll have to see. Second Tactician comes down, yeah, it just checks out. And there it is, Sunstrike 2? 3! Okay! Yep. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta nuke them from orbit. And there it is. At this point, Moonfassa could just drop his hero down, pass it back over if he's not sure what to take. I mean, we all know Anwyn's going to the E1 slot, so... A Great Hunter is, generally speaking, not a bad call. Usually a pretty good unit. Gives him 7 gold left to work with. I could see, like, I don't know, another Gladehawk and a Norfain Sorcerer going down. Norfain Sorcerer F1, Gladehawk G1, and then Anwyn E1. I think overall that'd be a pretty good lineup. I might put the Great Hunter to F1, help combat some of those archers a little bit better. Because that Longbow Archer and the Elite Longbow Archer, I think, is going to be a long-term problem for Moonfassa during this match. This is one of those matchups where, honestly, Anwyn, I don't know, is going to be putting in that much work. Definitely the hero I'd want to have is Caldrix. That camouflage ability just giving you evasion infinity. Pretty dang nice. Not going to lie to you. Pretty nice. I think that this is a matchup where Caldrix would clean up pretty well. But, we don't have Caldrix. We have Anwyn, so we gotta make do with, Great Hunters. A third Shield Bearer, and okay, this is interesting. A hybrid Aurelia with physical options and Sunstrike. Very interesting. We'll have to see how this goes. We're taking a Wisp. That could be a good pick. Ooh, yeah. I'll tell you what, Skyrain Pegasus really proving its worth as of late. Cannot be debuffed for movement charging. I think that might just come in and immediately KO this Norfain Sorcerer. Could be overall quite worth it. There's 5 gold left for Moonfassa. What's he going to do? I'm kind of expecting a second Sorcerer down on F1. Really? Okay. Taking another Sentinel and his hero. 2 gold left. Could be another Wisp. Could be another Gladehawk. Mpire with only 1 gold remaining. That 1 gold could be a Buckler? Maybe. A Demon Tooth Dagger? I could see a Demon Tooth Dagger. That'd be a good take. I bet it's Demon Tooth Dagger coming down. And Aurelia, absolutely going on G6. Not a doubt in my mind. Buckler, it is. Aurelia on G6. The battle phase is beginning. And Moonfassa is the attacker. This is it. We're going straight for it. First move, Hippogriff Archer, no fear at all. Takes out the Longbow Archer. Okay, immediately solving one of the core Sunstriking issues. This Hippogriff Archer could get traded off, but it does have Counter-Strike. I could see a Elite Longbow Archer range power-up hit Hippogriff Archer for 2 Sunstrike, or even just crashing the Knight into it, accepting that 3 Counterstrike damage because it is reduced by 1 due to the armor. Oh, this could be major. Anwyn's right there, though, with a Wisp. Can heal this up, can use Nature's Bosom, can give it shield. That was a big play. That was a very big play. We're going to see quite a lot of action in this round 1. Tactician giving +1 range to the crossbowman off to the side. Oh, that crossbowman can come in and deal damage to the Hippogriff Archer now. He's got the range for it. It might just work. Moonfassa with his Sylvan absolutely has action advantage on Empire, but it's not by a lot. Ooh. Anwyn using Nature's Bosom to give a shield to Sorcerer, protect it from the Pegasus. Could be a waste of that Nature's Bosom. Using Anwyn's ability to gain +1 action, I don't know. He's locking it in, he's hit the clock. We'll see how this pans out. Long term, I think blowing that Nature's Bosom right away could be a mistake. There is a Deepwood Mystic on the board, though, so maybe, just maybe, this can all come together. But your most powerful healing ability is already down, Moonfassa. And there's so much damage coming your way. You've got Sunstrikes to worry about. Even one tiny little scratch on one of your units can then just result in them getting targeted by a nuke. Hippogriff Archer taking the 2 damage from Crossbowman. That Crossbowman is now available for a kill with the Norfain Hunter, though. Norfain Sorcerer moving in. Is he going to silence Aurelia? Silence play could result in the Priest being committed. That is a silence on Aurelia. The only option now is for Empire to use his 1 Priest in order to remove that debuff. There's no further silencing, no further debuffs. Ooh, but the Deepwood Mystic now has D1 open in order to move in and heal the Hippogriff Archer. Going for the Tactician, powering up the range first. This means that the Deepwood Mystic now has to move in and heal that Hippogriff Archer for 2 in order for it not to get taken out by that Elite Longbow Archer. Does Moonfassa see the play? He does. Deepwood Mystic moving into D1. Changing his mind. He could use the Centaur Guard to swap spots, or a Deepwood Sentinel to exchange those positions. That is possible. It would theoretically save the Hippogriff Archer. It is still vulnerable to a Night Charge. I think just using the Deepwood Mystic to heal is the better move here. He is committing to the Centaur Guard maneuver. Ugh, we'll see. At this point, I think that's just committing more of his pieces into the kill zone. Erengard's Knight can just slam in, taking out the Hippogriff Archer. At that point, he'll still have 3 HP and 2 armor left. There's no break that can be committed. This is going to be a double commit. Trading with the Skyrain Empire, what are you doing? I don't know. I think the Knight play was a little bit better. That Skyrain Pegasus I would have wanted to keep alive for a lot longer. I really, really would have. That Skyrain Pegasus being unable to be debuffed is so huge for Erengard. I don't know, overall I think this was a positive gold trade in Empire's favor. Empire's only lost 9 gold compared to Moonfassa's 10. But that's 2 units down. 2 potentially critical units. Compared to only 1 lost, I think it's an even trade. Norfain Hunter could just take that crossbowman. Again, it's another 1 gold down on trade, but it's so good, though. Gladehawk stealing the shield in the middle. Nice! Nice take. Shield Bearer saucing up the Priest. You gotta watch out for those quicken plays. This has potential to be a quicken play for sure. Now that Priest is protected, but Anwyn can still quicken that Gladehawk, which is going to force a unit on Empire's side to commit into taking that Gladehawk. And if they commit into taking that Gladehawk, they're in the center, they're in the hot seat. They can take some damage. I think Quicken 1 might just be the play. Okay, so here's something interesting. That Gladehawk that's active in the middle. Move it to G3, right? And then you can threaten the Tactician with it. And if Empire wants to take, he's going to have to commit something like the Knight. Could be a play, could be a move. I don't know. I say you gotta quicken that Gladehawk. I think I just quicken that Gladehawk in the middle right now. He can't Shield Bearer protect both of those Tacticians. He's gonna have to take the Gladehawk. He's gonna have to take it. Come on, Moon, you know this. You got this, pal. Huh? Swap with Deepwood Sentinel, and I don't know why. Now he can just Shield Bearer both of his Tacticians and be fine. I don't particularly see what this does for Moonfassa at this point. But again, there's a reason why Moonfassa is a multi-time tournament champion and I've only won like 2. So I could just be, you know, completely wrong. But I don't know if that's a particularly powerful play. Yeah, and those Tacticians are just going to get shields now, and your Gladehawk Quicken play is no longer applicable. Now that Quicken is just completely useless. Completely useless, Quicken 1 is. Moonfassa counting the actions. He's currently counting actions for something. I'm not sure what specifically, but he's counting them. Trying to figure out the silence removal situation, I guess? I don't know. See how many actions he has before that Sunstrike's back online? Could be what he's looking at. Could be what he's checking for. Hard to say for certain. Ursa Minor moving up in an aggressive stance. This is within shooting range of Elite Longbow Archer, and yeah, Tactician just has a shield now. They're completely out of Gladehawk kill range. What's this Gladehawk going to even do, man? What's it gonna even do? Just die to a crossbowman? Come on. Priest moving up, removing silence. Okay, there we go. Sunstrike's back online. Okay, Halberdier moving in to protect the Elite Longbow Archer. Probably a good idea. There's a lot of bears in the way, and bears can't charge you if you have Steadfast. Deepwood Sentinel going in for a swap. No swap, only moving up. Oh, here we go. Aurelia is going to be gaining charging. Oh, wait, no, she's just using Solar Aegis to prevent her crossbowman from getting attacked. Ooh, that's clever. Crossbowman can no longer get and take get taken out by this Norfane Hunter. Let's see. So the Elite Longbow Archer's still up and active. That's definitely something to be concerned about. We're going to quicken the Sentinel. Okay, this is going to let the Sentinel push the Ursa Major up further. And that's going to allow it to do something. Not sure what the plan with that is. Plus, Ursa Major's got to watch out. There's 2 damage from Elite Longbow Archer, 3 damage from Knight, and 3 damage from Sunstrike. And that's a dead Ursa Major. Granted, the Deepwood Mystic is still active, so it could be tough to get the kill. Deepwood Sentinel in the back doing a little swap action with Anwyn, and then moving up to H2. Get the Deepwood Sentinel in the action a little bit, at least. Changing his mind on that whole play. Moonfassa checking his positioning. He's only got 5 minutes left on the clock. Mpire really forcing his opponent to think about this game. Not giving him an inch. Okay, putting the Deepwood Sentinel in the center. Alright. Mpire, we're just waiting for these shots to come through. Moonfassa being smart, not letting that crossbowman do anything. Skipping with the crossbowman. Very interesting. Not even pushing him to A5 or B5. Yeah, actually pushing the crossbowman to A5 or B5 would have put it within kill range of the Norfane Hunter. I do think this was a good plan, actually. Gladehawk coming in close. Swarming around the crossbowmen, putting a lot of pressure on the right side of the board. Skipping with the Enforcer. Ursa Major getting swapped up yet again. Ursa Major could just take a bite out of this Halberdier now. That's possible. Still needs to be very careful from this damage. Okay, the damage has begun. Deepwood Mystic moving in to heal it off. Yep. All that's left is the Knight and Aurelia. It's not quite enough. It's just not quite enough to take out the Ursa Major. Moonfassa's caution paying off in a big way. I think Knight takes the G-column Gladehawk, sets up for some sneaky Knight takes on some hunters, like using the Knight as a flanker. I think that might be the path here. Okay, just moving it next to the Ursa Major. Don't know. Halberdier going down to the Ursa's bite. Mpire can just skip here and go first. It's not too bad of a play. Okay, final movements in the round. Wisp can just go to G2 and it's safe. And now Mpire gets to go first. We're going to disarm the Major. Very smart. Deepwood Mystic can just knock that debuff off, though. That Solar Aegis proving to be quite the tricky card to deal with. So, Gladehawk on G can take the shield off Tactician, and then Gladehawk on center can theoretically just take Tactician. This also works with Priest. Not bad on the Priest either, if you're more worried about the Priest than the Tacticians. Personally, I'm a little bit more worried about the Tacticians. The Knight could take the Gladehawk. That would do it. Or the Elite Longbow Archer takes the Gladehawk. That's not too bad either. Swapping spots. Deepwood Sentinel. Once again, the Priest is under threat. I think this is a guaranteed kill on the Priest this time. I don't see a way out of this. Moonfassa. Excellent manipulation of Sylvan's movement tactics. Able to snag this Priest. Mpire making the most out of his Priest, just going to skip with it. Take the action, dealing 1 damage to the Knight. A little bit of chip damage from one of the Hunters. Not too sure what this allows him to do. A little bit confused by that play. Crossbowman shoots a Gladehawk out of here. Swapping spots. Bringing up the Centaur Guard. Okay, I was just praising Moonfassa's Sylvan movement, and now I think he's just moving pieces for the sake of moving pieces. Not too sure what the plan is, but I'm sure we'll see it by the end of this round. Why didn't he just break the Knight with the Sorcerer before hitting it with the Hunter? I don't know! Crossbowman taking +1 range. Okie dokie. Breaking the Knight now. This does put it within kill range of the Ursa Major. So I guess it all worked out. It's fine. The Knight cannot charge. It is broken. None of its keywords are active. It's just going to take the Deepwood Sentinel next to it. At this point, Ursa Major just comes in and cleans it. Okay, so weird play. Deepwood Sentinel can move to B2, swap spots with Norfane Hunter. Norfane Hunter can come in and charge and deal 2 damage. And the Norfane Great Hunter can clean it up. Yeah, you can do that. That's a play. Solar Aegis can just make it not able to be attacked, though. And then you're kind of up Pooh Creek without a paddle. Oh, wait. No, Solar Aegis has already been used this round. Can't do it more than once per round. Okie dokie. Well, then, that's a pickle. Shield Bearer just runs away. Alright. Interesting. What's Deepwood Sentinel doing? Ooh, +1 movement. Giving Aurelia 4 movement, 3 power with charge potential. She could... Ooh, she's just going to take that Norfane Great Hunter. Anwyn can shield it up, though. Keep it safe. And that is, in fact, the game plan. One shield on the Norfain Great Hunter. Aurelia cannot take it now. But Aurelia could take the Gladehawk, and then the Priest is safe? The Priest is safe if she takes this Gladehawk. But then she might be in trouble. I think she would be. Yeah, she'd die. Aurelia would die. So bad plan, don't do that. Skip with Shield Bearer. Interesting, interesting. Yep, Norfain Hunter, and then Great Hunter closes it out. Ooh, but now Aurelia's safe if she takes the Gladehawk! Ursa Major can't get to her. This is 100% safe. This is clean! Aurelia can take Gladehawk. Let's see if Mpire notices. Now would be the perfect time for glory, but, you know. That's alright. We didn't draft it. Wisp just sort of futzing about. Aurelia can take Gladehawk. And then the Priest is safe. Okay, well, the Priest is not safe. Unfortunate. And now your Knight's dead, too. Quicken on the Sentinel. Okay. What's that gonna do for you, buddy? Not a whole lot. Yeah. All that's left is one crossbowman with range +2. Yeah, it deals a damage to Ursa Major. That's fine. I would like a knight, please. Okay, swaps. Great Hunter, swaps. Deepwood Sentinel. Okay. Oh, right, because Aurelia was in the way, so you had to do that. Yeah, that makes sense. I did not catch that. Good catch on Moonfassa's part. Putting the pieces together to make it happen. Deepwood Sentinel, MVP, greatest of all time. Ursa Major says fine and settles for a shield bearer. Ursa Major just going into the back line to hopefully protect those. Mpire gets to go first. That's an Anwyn he can just take if he wants to. Two more damage on Ursa Major. That damage is starting to rack up. I think this is going to be a silence on Aurelia. Or maybe a root. Hard to say. I think silence is a little bit better right now. Not sure you care too much about your backline. Oh, we're going to break Aurelia? That's probably not... Yeah, silence I think is a little bit better. This shuts off Solar Aegis and Sunstrike. No, going for the break. Yeah. I don't know about that. I probably would have gone for the silence. I don't really care if my backline units die at this point. If I was Sylvan, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, Aurelia herself now can't be attacked and cannot charge. 100% okay. She is broken anyway. Crossbowman dies to the Centaur Guard. Totally okay. This is tough. If I'm Mpire, I'm not entirely sure what I do at this point. Tactician. Powers up Crossbowman. That makes a lot of sense. At this stage, genuinely, Norfain Hunter takes Crossbowman. That's another threat down. Or Norfain Hunter takes... Yeah, Norfain Hunter just takes Crossbowman. Just take care of that. It dies to an Enforcer. Kinda whatever. We're doing alright. Pieces are flying fast now. Ursa Major takes and is going to heal up. Roar Aurelia away by 1 to get her out of Anwyn kill range. Sure thing. +1 power to Aurelia. Not sure what that does. Norfain Great Hunter can take a Tactician right now. That could be pretty good. Interesting. Okay, Norfain Hunter opting not to take the Tactician, instead just starting to deal damage to the Enforcer. Aurelia's the last one to go. Will we see the Sunstrike? It's the question on everyone's mind. Is will we see the sun strike? Okay, this is interesting. Aurelia just plops straight in the middle of the enemy backline. Not too sure what Empire's plan is. Probably just kill Anwyn, I guess. Anwyn gonna use her last mana. Give shield to Ursa Minor. Call it good. Aurelia taking out Anwyn. Hero has defeated Hero. Major takes Enforcer down. Deepwood Sentinel. Deepwood Centaur goes in for the kill. Norfain Hunter. This is looking kind of over. Yes, Empire still has his hero, but he is down so many units. I ultimately don't think it's going to matter too much. Pikeman here can just be broken. Oh no, we're seeing Norfain Sorcerer shoot Aura off one of Aurelia's shield. Gotta watch out for that Thorn Mail. Mpire getting to go first. Aurelia charges and KOs Sorcerer. And now Moonfassa just moving his pieces around the board deflects. This Aurelia genuinely cannot do anything. With the 2 bears, you can just roar her off-center pretty much forever. And there's not much to be done about it. Yep. And that is a concede from Mpire. It's round 6. Excellent game. Really well played by both players. Moonfassa had some super smart maneuvers, and it won him the game. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you to our players, Moonfassa and Mpire, for joining us today. And hey, why not pop over to the Discord and check out our official website as well. Pick yourself a copy of this game to play in person, physically, with your friends right now. And place that order. I'll get it shipped over to you as soon as possible. Alright, I've been Speed Robo, and I'll see you next time.